Hey guys, welcome to the Business of Art. This is our first live video, so this is exciting. I hope everyone can see me just fine. Okay, good. And today we're going to go over packaging art for shipping. This will also be done as a regular video, but wanted to do it live today just in case. Hey Bettina, just in case anyone had any questions. And this is some people kind of urgently needed to know how to ship. So things you will need: parchment paper, tape, and then depending on the size of what you're shipping, a box or padded envelope, and of course bubble wrap. You may also need other things, but for what we're doing, this should work. Now I'm going to get a ton of can I use this instead questions, and the answer is going to be this is what I use. So I'm not necessarily sure. All right, we're going to basically pack 2 paintings today as if we're shipping them. So one is this one, which actually was purchased by someone, but I will be delivering it directly to her, not shipping it. So first and foremost, we use the parchment paper. This helps protect paint because nothing will stick to that. So the parchment paper is always going to completely cover it, as well as cover all sides of it. No matter what else you do, you're going to be wrapping this in parchment paper. Now you can't tape the parchment paper. It won't stick. Tape doesn't stick to parchment paper. See? So don't try to tape it. Hey Tammy Sue. Yes, no problem. All right, and then we're going to be using our bubble wrap. So let's get the bubble wrap down. And we're going to want to bubble wrap all sides and all corners. I think in shipping, what tends to be damaged the most is the corners of things. So you could even use the cardboard corner protectors if you wanted to. That's definitely another option. And if you're shipping something framed, I would definitely recommend doing that. All right, so we're just going to fold over our extra bubble wrap. Hey, Catherine. So the other thing that I would work is, I think it's called glass paper, which should work instead of parchment paper as well to protect it. And I have seen people use just plastic wrap. I personally would not recommend ever putting plastic of any kind, including the bubble wrap, directly against the face of your painting. If there's any heat or anything like that en route, especially in the summer, you could just wreck your whole painting. Doesn't matter if you varnished it or not, you know, and you wouldn't want to do that. So definitely protect it with some sort of like parchment paper or something really similar to that, that is designed so that nothing sticks to it. Okay, so this size can fit into an envelope, this size. Not very easily, but it does fit. This is the size envelope I generally ship these ones in. I think it's like an 11 by 15 or 13 or something like that. So we've got it in the envelope. Hey, Shelly. So another thing is I like to take cardboard that's pretty much cut to the size of it, and I like to put that against the face side of it. I'm not going to shove that down in there, but because I'm not shipping this. But if I was, I would put the cardboard against that side as well, just for extra protection. And then something else I've seen a lot of people not do is they leave all this extra space in their envelope. I fold it over so that it's the size of my painting. So we don't need that extra part of the envelope. We're going to just fold that over. You want as little amount of give in here as possible. You don't want your painting sliding around, possibly getting out of the bubble wrap, etc. So you would, of course, put your cardboard, you would seal it, and then you're just going to write fragile all over the place, of course, and tape it very well. So that would be this is an 8x10 size. Now we're going to do a little bit bigger one. This is an 11x14. So once again, first things first, always parchment paper. Now if it's bigger like this, see, the parchment paper is not going to go around the sides there. Use 2 pieces. It's okay. So that you get full coverage on it. So in this case, just because it'll be easier, I'm going to take my cardboard that I cut to this size, and I'm just going to put it right in there. All right, now we get our bubble wrap, which I so elegantly threw. And this is wide enough for this. So when I first started shipping paintings, which was, I don't know, like, I want to say like 10, maybe 11 years ago or something like that. Yeah, I researched it, and it was seemingly so hard to find the answers for how to ship something. So, like, people would say to custom crate it and all this stuff. I'm like, who's going to custom crate their, you know, painting they just sold for $100? That doesn't even make sense. All right, so we've got our parchment paper. We've got our cardboard protecting the front of it, and we've got our bubble wrap. Too bad I'm not actually shipping this to someone. Okay. So, tape our bubble wrap here. And then you can either just fold over both sides, or you can actually tuck in your bubble wrap, kind of like you're wrapping a present, and fold it over there. So, same thing on the other side. Let's tuck it in. And guys, let me know as I'm going along if you have any questions. Hey, the Charming Giraffe. I got your package today, by the way. And I will be, I videoed it, so I'll be posting that in just a little bit. Okay, so we've got this. This could go into an envelope. It could go into a box. So, I always save all boxes, and I have family members give me their boxes from Amazon because they're generally pretty good. Like, this one's literally almost exactly the right size here. Now, what I normally don't like about boxes is you end up having to have a lot of padding. You have a lot of extra room here. So a couple things you could do. You could use some kind of packing paper. You could use extra bubble wrap. And then, of course, you could use some peanuts. Long story short, you just don't want all that extra room in the box. So, you know, fill that as much as you can because, yeah, you don't want it shaking around. Another thing, too, is if you were, say, mailing 2 pieces that you had wrapped, put cardboard in between them and then put them face to face. Don't put them back to back, put them face to face. The key thing is to protect the face of it. So obviously you would put a little more padding on top here. And of course you do your closing it up and you write fragile all over it. That's pretty good in there actually. Another thing too is I like to custom box things. So like if you're mailing a bigger painting, like maybe, let's see. Like maybe a 16 by 20. I don't have a box that would fit this, but I could, you know, cut down the size of a larger box or whatnot, and you just fit it around it basically. Okay, how would you mail something very large? 36 by 36. Yes, the charming giraffe. Everything arrived perfectly safely, and I love it. All right, so 36 by 36. That is a good question. The largest I've shipped is, I want to say like a little bit smaller than that, and I custom boxed it. So I wrapped it just like I showed you guys. I did the whole thing in parchment paper really well, then tons of bubble wrap. And with a larger one, just go crazy with the bubble wrap. Lots of extra bubble wrap. And then I used, if you use the boxes that boxes come in, they're generally about this wide, and then they're big, depending on the size box that you buy. So, like, once again, ask your friends and family to save their boxes. Like, my dad orders from Amazon all the time, and they send these, like, perfect boxes, right? You're not going to find that easily at a store. At the store, you get those big boxes that are meant for, like, books or something. I don't even know. So, yeah, for a bigger painting, you're going to want to try to get a box like that. If not, you're going to just get a lot of cardboard and you're going to custom box it. So in the video I'll actually demonstrate custom boxing. Right now I didn't bring my knife cutter. You know what? I do have this though. I'm not going to custom box a real large one because ain't nobody got time for that, but let's say I wanted to custom box this using this box right here. I'm sure this is too small, but I'm just going to give you the idea. So, of course, you have your parchment paper and everything on there. You score it with like a box cutter. Cut out your corners here. And you can now use this. Watch this, amazing. I have to do custom boxes for the 10 by 20 paintings that I mail because of course nobody makes a box that size. So just by scoring the sides there, you see how I can basically make a box any size whatsoever. So that is what I do with the large paintings. I just get either one of those really big flatter boxes, or I just custom box. Create my own out of other cardboard that I have. Okay. For foam core board to custom box a painting works like a charm. Yeah, that works too. Dina, glad that helped. Scarfinger, yeah, you can buy custom box sizes. That is for sure. So if you primarily do, say, 12 by 12 paintings or 8 by 10 paintings or whatever it is, you know, you can just find the box that will fit that as well and just order a whole pack of those. I'm a little cheaper than that usually, so I just make it work with whatever I have. These envelopes I get from the dollar store. This size, which is perfect for the 8 by 10s. They come 2 in a pack for $1. So you can't beat that. There's also bigger ones that you can buy. So for like the 11 by 14s or 12 by 12s, you can buy bigger envelopes at, you know, Staples, Office Max, Walmart, the post office even. It's when you get to the bigger sizes, like something around 20 inches, that the envelopes don't work. Although I have before taken 2 envelopes and just put one on each side of the 10 by 20. One day I was very much in a hurry and I was desperate. So I just took 2 of the envelopes and I made it work. So you can do that. Cool. Yeah, these are the bubble wrap envelopes. So they have bubble wrap in them, which is really not bad too for the $1. Seriously not bad. And there's ones that are just padded as well. Some have bubble wrap and some are padded and some are just the regular ones. Yeah, cool. So I think that about covers it for this one. I will be, like I said, officially posting a video on this later on. I had quite a few people say, like, I need to know how to ship a painting right now. So any other questions before I go very quickly? Going once, going twice. Sold. All right. I have a lot of exciting videos coming up, guys. So yeah, definitely keep it tuned in. For now, for this channel, I will be posting one every Friday. And then, you know, maybe a couple in between accidentally, or maybe a couple live videos like this. So, gotten mailers from Dollar Tree. They're 12 by 18. Yeah, there you go. Dollar Tree. I need to go to the Dollar Tree. This is a different dollar store that's near me. So, good to know. String. I don't understand the question or the comment. Okay, guys. I'm gonna go. But I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you guys next time.